Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about Chinese EV maker NIO suspends its production due to chain supply issues. Before we start the video, I would request you to please like and subscribe to my channel. For those who are new to my channel, so I have already created a playlist for stocks, crypto and forex trading, which you can go through and learn different ways on how you can make passive income in multiple streams. So let's get started with the video. So a bit of bad news for NIO shareholders. So Chinese EV maker NIO said on Saturday it has suspended production after the country's measure to contain the recent surge of COVID-19 cases that has disrupted its operations due to its supply and chain management issues. So since March, due to the pandemic, the company's supplier partners in several places, including Jilin, Shanghai, Jiangsu, suspended production one after the other, and yet have to recover from the damage. Due to impact of this, NIO had to halt its car production. This is going to impact them in a very bad way because the company will postpone deliveries of the EV to users and will work together with suppliers to strive of resumption while meeting the government's COVID suburbs. It added, China has been taking strict lockdown measures to contain the spread of the highly contagious Omicron variant in several places, including Jilin province and Shanghai, where plants of major auto part makers and automakers are located. Tesla has also suspended production at its China plant since March 28, which was reported by Reuters, after the city started stage 2 lockdown, which was later expanded citywide. So, guys, this will be a bit of bad news, or how you can say it will be a bit of damage if you are holding a NEO share. And this news is going to have a very bad impact on today's market. So, as a preventive measure, just to like get out of this particular scenario, I will be selling few of my stocks, probably maybe 10 to 15% tonight itself, and I will see how market behaves, especially for neo stock. If the share gets damaged in a very bad way, so I probably see it coming back from 20 to maybe 12, because it's a very big news and it will surely impact like their productivity on their image. An official statement is also released by them on their YouTube channel, and you can have a look. But let's look into few statistics, because if you see the statistics from United States, so the cases are gradually dropping. If we look back into 14th of January 2022 and until now, so the cases have dropped quite well. The world economy is going back to normal. World is accepting this particular virus as some sort of influenza and people are living with it. On the other hand, China is taking more preventive measures, because if you see their statistics, so the death rate in China is very low as compared to the world, and they are taking like harsh measures. So let's look into COVID statistics of, let's say, China. So if you see this particular graph, and there is a big ramp from like past days. So the average cases are 23,576, which as per their government is quite high, and they have imposed very strict lockdowns. However, if we look this in the longer run, these scenarios are not good in terms of production. They are trying to save like people getting deaths or like severe actions, but if you see, the economy overall is very badly impacted, because the whole production of the world, 95% is from China. Whatever product you are buying, let's say Apple, the production is China. Tesla production is in China. Your Samsung and lot of other stuff is being manufactured in China. So these kind of scenarios or unnecessary imposed lockdowns from China will surely impact the production market, and it is not good in the longer run. But this spike doesn't seem to be good in terms of current scenario, but China has to start living with it, because that's how world is behaving on it. If we look into NEO stock. So as you can see from last year to date, they are already down by minus 40%. They are currently at 20, but I can definitely assure you they will easily jump back to 14 or maybe more worse because of this particular scenario. So if somebody has not availed opportunity of buying their stocks when they were at a lower price, you can buy the stock, but give it a day or two and see how market behaves. And news are not going overall good for China. Even recently, I have already said in one of my videos, so Tesla also suspended their Shanghai factory output for 4 days. So let me tell you, these numbers are not looking promising right now in terms of like COVID check. And if the cases are spicing for those who have not been following, this might be their worst outbreak after beginning of March 2020. Because earlier, if there is a bad news from United States, as you know, it's the big superpower, so the whole market was impacted. But China is also part of that elite group now, so any bad news coming from China could impact the markets. If you see in the previous days, so China is not holding good relations with the US, and their stocks are badly impacted on Nasdaq exchanges. So and in talk so talking in terms of like mortgage and bond rates, so let's look into past like maybe 10 years. So from last 10 years the change was 2.7%, 2.8%, 2.7. So it was on an average of 2.5 or 2.8%. But after the pandemic, the change was only 1.7%, which was like quite normal, like the bonds or the interest rates didn't rise much. But as you know, there are news that inflation is going to occur in coming months. So we could see a big recession coming in 2023. So brace yourselves for that impact and spend your money wisely. Try to keep more cash in your bank because remember, if things are going up and down, the only thing which can remain constant is your cash. So the investments which you are making blindly in, let's say, crypto, stocks, that can be vanished off very badly, and then you will have to wait maybe for next 6 years until the market is properly recovered. So as I always say, whenever you are investing, so please do your proper research, check the market cap, check how that company is behaving, check their production, how global economic news are impacting that particular company. So there are a couple of scenarios which you have to look before buying a stock or whenever you are trying to do an investment. And talking about only this year, so you can see from the last 6 months, so we already saw an increase of 1.18%. In the last 3 months 0.73, and in just last 1 month it's zero point 0.2. So if you combine it, it's already around 2.3 and 2.4. And there are news that by end of this year or the next year, so there will be an increase like maybe 6 times. And so looking into the statistics of the market and how larger banks or financial analysts are portraying that we can see an increase by 6 times till next year in interest rates or bond rates, which is going to impact your economy or the world's economy in a very bad way. So now you can see like this whole news about Neo suspending production is already flooded on the internet, and this doesn't look well. So as a preventive measure, so please do your research before investing your money. Have a look into all of the stats which I've already said, and then do your investment in a wise way. So so please do subscribe to my channel, like this video, and stay tuned for interesting videos across stocks, crypto, and forex trading. Thank you.